Inferno, an 11-4 half into a 16-5 victory, and now they go to their own map pick of Overpass, looking to kick BHOP out of the playoffs and advance in their own right, playing the winner of Game & Gladiators versus Mythic Iron Bugs, joined by Laz. And here we go. CT side for BHOP, in a slow and steady A crawl for EG. It's a B stack from BHOP, and why wouldn't you stack B on pistol around an Overpass, right? Makes sense.
All the sense. This is a map where EG, they thrive. We talked about the last pick. That was for BHOP. Didn't go their way. Gonna have to see if they read the tea leaves a little bit better now, and BHOP are gonna have to do something big. Something miraculous. Now we're waiting things out. Slow round, and already a minute almost pretty much gone off the clock now. And Evil Genius is getting ready for the execute. There we go. Now just like that, they're going to just bombard it. Get themselves in. Hex is having some trouble, but it'll be fine. Oh, he's got the bomb too. Gotta go somewhere, bro.
Truck plant. There you Kex, plant the bomb, will you? Jeez, he crushed a dice after all of that. And there, they got the bomb down. One's coming up through Con. All the rest of the players are coming either bank or jump up. Stanislaw looking for a head. Classy going back and forth, but Beaky and Sixy, a couple of kills quickly. Walco has to hold the line. He's tapping away, spraying away, but it's all down to Classia and Chop now. Chop had a big one. Classia turns on Stan. That's a big kill, and Chop holds the line out towards A long. EG a bit scrappy, but they're able to come up with it. A big individual performance. Let's watch this one again from Classia. Just gets the sound cues, flicks around. Magnificent work there from Classia, and he's definitely picking up where he left off.
Yeah. You're Stanislaw, you're kicking yourself for that. You had him. And then Classia just does a nice little like 180 turn. 1-2. Oh, and Evil Geniuses. Pull up around that I thought was looking good for BHOP, and now some more aggression coming in for BHOP. Now they're actually going to push towards one player towards long. Silas and his teammate Spermy going to be in connector. He's got that MP9. He's fully armored too. They've invested for this.
They want to do some damage. But EG are ready for it. Molotov down. Keeping those players stuck in connector. Nice little opening kill there for Beaky, though, into Classia. That's a good start, but Walco's going to try and trade this back, and he's going to fall as well. They're peeking one by one, and they nearly get punished. Hext also goes 1 for 1, and it doesn't work when you're already down a man. The trades don't count that way. And Chop, that's a big kill to get back. It evens things up at a 2v2, but the bomb has been spotted out towards A. But BHOP are splitting this one, 1-1, splitting the difference, bailing out and gambling that one of these players can buy enough time or they can win a 1v2. Down towards B is going to be the crawl, though. EG walking down connector. Can make the silent drop into water. And Sixy will be none the wiser. He could get backstabbed as well if they don't go Monster. But wait, he's checking Con. He's going to get backstabbed unless he goes back to Monster. It's all going to come down to timing. He's on the right angle. No, he's on the wrong angle. Back to the right. ESL peek in. Tag, but not the frag. And the bomb can go down on the B side now. A rotation from Stan is coming in. 5-7, no kit. But time will not be too much of a concern as the bomb will just start to tick away. He has just under 30 seconds to get that bomb defused. Stanislaw. As to close the gap, Wiz and Chop should be playing a bait and switch with Chop as the bait and Wiz as the one to get the final kill. Bomb is planted in a bit of a tight position, but Chop has spotted it. He knows where Wiz is going, but Wiz falls. Chop now has to hide. He has to hope and pray that this works out. Stanislaw onto the site. He's going to tap. He's going to hold. No, he's off. There's no time. And Chop wins the duel anyways. Stanislaw baiting for that peek. Well, he got peeked all right.
Well, Bugs, we got ourselves another 2 HP clutch.
Yeah,
and Chop starting things off. And he's 5-0 already. That's what he did before. He's just taking everybody down. He's trying to make a statement.
Yeah, Chop's just nuts, man.
just different.
He's been on form right now, and that's a great sign for EG. It gives him an extra player to put up some great numbers. Usually it's like Classy and Hext, but Chop's having a moment as well. Hext and Wiz, though, a couple of big kills. The SMG's farming up cash. Chop will grab 1,200. Mac 10 has paid for itself. And Beaky, last one standing. What can he really do with a P250 no armor? Not much. Maybe one kill into the low HP Chopper, a dink onto Hext would finish him off too. But other than that, there's not much he can hope to do. Hex has made noise. He's jumped over, though. That's the jumping accuracy of the Mac 10. You love to see it. The SMG pays for itself, and EG up 3-0. This is the same start BHOP had on Inferno, granted. But also granted, one of these teams is not like the other.
Yeah, and EG are going to call this timeout. Rightfully so, too. I mean, this is going to be the first gun round we see from BHOP. And like you said, I mean, this is a map where each year just 14 and 6. Win percentage sitting over 70%. And Chop just pulling a bit of a heroic
Chop's a
right
reverse
now.
007.
He is. He really is.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
It has been a while. 215 of ADR.
Jeez.
That's insane.
He's over a 2.0 KD or KPR.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like what, a 2.33 KPR right now?
Oh, look at this guy doing math. Pulling the stats. Top of his head.
1 + 1, that's 4.
Oh no.
I was trying to do the song and I messed it up.
1 + 1 is 4. Oh jeez. Oh well, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna blow past that one here for Boggs. So he has a moment to get himself back into form. And actually, not going to be Spermy now to get himself into form. He's just caught out in the open. And now, EG, they ain't messing around, man. They're still trying to do more work. Hex, look at how much he's been able to do. He's in the swamps. He's able to find one of the monsters. And there you go. Silas goes wide for one. Not able to find more than that. And it's done.
Well, not quite yet. 60 on 6 HP can technically pull this off. The nade's not going to do what he'd like, though. He's going to have to hit the headshots. Sprays are not going to be his go-to. And Chop is going to put him down 8-0 now, sitting at a level 2.0 KPR. The ADR's dropped down a little bit, only 163. That's just disappointing, Chop. Anything shy of 200, not enough, man. BHOP calling a timeout, though, and in all seriousness, BHOP have to be very concerned. They just lost to the bonus. And EG, with Mac 10s, Hex getting all that spacing towards Pit was a huge part of their success. And what can BHOP really buy into this round with? Rifles and light armor? Minimal utility? Or are you going to go down to the FAMAS or SMGs? Half buy is the right call. But BHOP are running out of racetrack very quickly. 4 rounds already on the T side. EG gets 6. That's what they want at a bare minimum.
Fun fact, Boggs. Thank you, Jacob. Is that the Mythic game is currently going into overtime?
Huh.
Oh, dang.
Well, then.
Mythic have, talk about Mythic. I mean, those guys, like, the fact that they were actually taken on Brazen. I think it was a 2-1 that you mentioned earlier on.
Yeah, it was a 2-1, I believe.
Yeah, it was. Close games, except for the first. Now they're pushing Gaming Gladiators to the distance, and a little surprised.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shock there, and Mythic putting up some big numbers, although the Gaming Gladiators do like to make things entertaining. They like to make things very close. Seems like it's in their DNA. Make it difficult. Oh, Classy, and just look at the wrong direction. Gets caught out by a little bit of a dry peek from Spermy. A boost into Con 2 could get chopped from behind. He's not ready for that.
That's
Deagle
amazing.
shines, and this is a big round from BHOP off the timeout. The half buy has picked up 2 quick picks. EG now running in towards the ace site. The Molotov forces Beaky away, and 60 gets found out by Wiz. But still, as the bomb goes down, there's a chance for a fast rotation for BHOP to try and shut down this round and pick it back up. Spermy's almost a dead man walking, but Beaky's a little bit of an angle. He's taken a bit of health away from Walco. The nade, though, let's see if that lands. If that does the damage onto Spermy, he's going to be in for a bad time, and it does. Perfect dunk. Would we expect anything other than that from EG?
I was just thinking that.
Wait, they're on the bomb!
Yeah, smoke's coming in a bit too late now, and everybody's just getting dropped. No defuse attempt going to come in for Beaky. He's trying to get that 5-7 to work. be much more than one, and EG get themselves a 5-0. Here's a little glimpse of this nice little double stack. Love that play. We typically see it the other way around, where it's the players in the connector go on top of the stairs. Nice little reversal. An Uno, if you want.
Yeah.
Any Uno fans out there?
It's a nice call. It's really effective on little bonus rounds too, or half buys where you don't exactly have the best weapons. You could really get the drop on somebody. The thing is, little drops like that don't really add up to much in the bucket. This bucket is overflowing for EG. They already have one map. They're 5-0 WOP on this one. And it's not like EG's on the CT side. They're on T side. And, well, actually, I was looking at BHOP stats. I looked at the CT side and was like, oh, hey, it's 48.7% win rate. Let's see what their T side is. Maybe their T sided.
Nope.
36.7.
Yep. I was there too. And the other fun fact is, for anybody a little unfamiliar, is BHOP did win this map yesterday against Strife. But the last time they won a map on this, or that won a game on this map, was against Party Astronauts back in May. That was against Party Astronauts. They ain't called Party Astronauts anymore.
No, they're called EG.
They're called EG. Let's make it more confusing for everybody.
Different EG, but yeah.
Well, Plank comes in.
Down here, though.
Ooh,
That's
nice kill from
nice.
Sten. Dirty.
Wait, did Beaky spot the player long? Does Beaky know Walco's here?
Look at Walco's positioning. Oh, there it is. There's a nade. We'll do it. It won't. Oh, the nade.
It went through the
fence. It doesn't work out.
Oh, that's unlucky.
How does it work for EG but not for BHOP? They're immune to nades. There it is. 6-0. You cannot crack this egg yet, BHOP. And they're going to have to go for... I guess they could force up. The utility might be a bit more lackluster, but timeout's going to get called, I would imagine. BHOP. And I'm right. It is BHOP. Rightfully so.
Yeah. I was surprised EG called a timeout at 3-0. That one was a bit of a shock. I was like, alright. But it made sense, given how they played the round. They wanted to make sure they got it. They're going for the jugular here. They're going for a complete and total rebound from their pretty brutal loss to Pain last night. They got bullied. They got a bit of a swirly at the hands of Pain, and well, they're looking to redeem themselves here, and they're really putting the pain on BHOP. EG just looking so strong right now. For BHOP, you've already tried your con boost once. It didn't work. Got a kill, but you didn't win the round. Is the call to stack B again? It seems to be... I feel like an A stack, a nade stack somewhere. Nade stack T-con. Push through it, try and get the kills. That could be a good mix-up. Instead, they're going to focus all their efforts towards B. Silas goes up on top of the boost, and he gets nothing for his trouble. No damage has been taken, aside from 3 HP on Walco, which... Does that really count? Not really. So, for all intents and purposes, we're sitting at an even 5-on-5. Silas, though, peeks at the wrong angle. Walco denies him. Walco with a nade out. He throws it. He dashes back, and he's got Chop to back him up. In the meantime, Spermy falls. Chop is blind. He's still taking names. Classia cuts down Beaky, and Sixy, eagle in hand, looking for a kill or two, just to style on him a little bit. But it's going to be a 7-0 for Evil Geniuses here on the T side of Overpass, and nothing for Sixy, nothing for BHOP. Goose egg in the kills, goose egg on the round, goose egg overall on Overpass.
Tough position to be in for BHOP, but they got the oppo now. We'll have to see what they can do. And a 7-0 comfortable lead from EG. Quite comfortable. Get one more, they can kick back, relax a little bit more. They got themselves the half at least. This isn't even the strongest side from EG. And there we go, 60. Lights up the op. Now they're going to fall on back, and EG, they left the bomb. They don't even need it.
Good kill from Stan, too. Gives him a double man advantage. The guns finally finding some success here for BHOP. Maybe something. Something to stand on. A little bit of a lifeline. Glacia creeping around Monster Tunnel. Smoke's gonna go out. He's gonna drop Spermy. Silas trying to get him, and he will return it. 4v2. AK upgrade, but out in the middle of the open, Hex bails out on his chance. He cannot connect this shot, and Sixy will finish him off. Wiz decides he does not want to give up a free AWP to give him a double op. Instead, he'll go to the AK that's down out long, do what damage he can. Scorched Earth policy for Wiz, and he does get one, gets the drop on Stanislav, but more than that would be a bit of an ask. Still, he's running out. He's going to check the right side. No, he's not. He's just going to jump forward. Beaky sprays him down. And, well, we have a pretty infamous scoreline.
Why, Boggs? I'll let you do it. But you better do what I'm expecting.
Well, World Cup 2014, Germany-Brazil. In Sao Paulo. Semi-final.
7. Nice. I was kind of expecting a deeper voice on it, but not bad. I like it.
I remember watching that game live.
I remember my time watching it.
Back in my day, I remember watching that game live on the television.
Turning all the knobs to get to the channel.
We had to actually get up off of the couch to turn the channels physically on the TV. Ho! Walco turns on Sixy. That's a nice response. Classy goes 1 for 1, but we're sitting at a 3v3 in terms of overall manpower. The A site is woefully undefended. Spermy's trying to defend. He's going to be a little bit late, though. Smoke's already out to jump up. He could go in front of it, though, but he elects not to. That's a wise decision. Hext was waiting for it. Molly towards truck will also clear out that angle. It's a free plant coming through. Up through Khan. Stanislav's made his presence known. He does get one, but Walker was there for the swift trade. Hexton towards Bank has tucked his way through, and Spermy was none the wiser. He falls victim, and Walco and Hext both there. Too many targets for Silas, and a quick response back for EG. Could watch this shot again from Walco, though, as it was crisp. Danny just peeks out, and he was demolished.
I guess you get to call him Danny because you know him. No big deal.
Insert copy pasta here.
8-1. I believe I heard BHOP calling a timeout.
I don't think it would be EG right now.
You never know. Maybe you don't want to take a timeout. Virtual high fives. Well, actually, I think they're together, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're in EG headquarters, hanging out.
Fist bumps on LAN.
Fist bumps on LAN, building that cohesion together as a unit. Just a fun update. Gaming Gladiators Mythic, an 18-18 game. An exciting matchup. Not as exciting as EG, just painting this map. The old EG logo. Walco going in for a shooting gallery. Oh, but no! Okay. BHOP. They get rewarded with doubles.
That's a blunder.
That is a big blunder.
And not a blunderbuss. That would have been more useful than the AKs. Classy has crawled down the ladder around the smoke. Is he waiting for something to push up behind him? I think he is. They're expecting this, though. They're aware of this possibility. Sixy, in the meantime, has taken his M4 back to the A site. Hex gets caught. Classy is spraying away, but he's got two players on the other side. He can't convert it onto either. And Wiz again in a 1v4. Much like the first round that BHOP were able to grab. He's got the op in hand, and I think he's going to have to go for some kills here. He could just donate it again. Spots the player jumping over towards APC. He'll just fall away. But into the waiting arms of Beaky. And that's a nice shot there from Beaky. Finishes off Wiz. 2 rounds on the board now for BHOP, but already 8 for EG. It's a very, very long road back into this one for BHOP, even if they get all 7 possible rounds out of this half. It's still very unlikely that they're able to take this one.
Gotta need a little of that hopium. If you're a BHOP fan right now, like we said, you're a fan of EG, you're looking good. This is a side where they aren't the strongest. It's about a 52% win rate on their T side, where on the CT side they turn into a whole other animal. We'll have to see what else BHOP can get something back. I mean, 5 more rounds to see what they can make work of. Oof. He's not going to do anything, Silas. I thought he was gone. We haven't seen the same utility usage from EG like we did on Inferno, but
they are on T side. Cut him some slack.
I'm cutting all the slack.
Flash going through. Silas just trying to back away. 4-on-4 right now is EG. Are just trying to take some map control, get some picks. Good amount of time on the clock to still make a move here. Another smoke comes through towards B. Thrown from the A site. I think it's still going to be a B take, though. Molotov's getting prepped. A couple of players creeping in towards sewers. Walco's just kind of lurking up towards A. Another smoke used on Monster Tunnel, though. Surely EG know there's at least 2 players on B. They have to know one was still on A as well. All 4 players in the water. Hex has the bomb. He's the one leading the charge with the objective in hand. Surely this is not the play. Smokes, Molotov's coming in. Hex is going in first. He's got the bomb again. He's going into pit. This could be disastrous for EG as the time is so incredibly low. Rotations are coming back down, but both Stanislaw and Silas are out towards Monster. A smoke in towards Heaven to keep Danny at bay. But Hext and Walco have a lot to do. Stan and Silas coming back in, but it's Wiz to shut them down. A wide open plan for Hext. But Beaky's come up short. Danny through the smoke up in Heaven. Picks off another 2v2 now. Beaky up on short, looking for another victim. Smoke. No, it's a flash instead. It works out well. And it's all down to Walco. Out. Wide open. Easy pickings. Great little 2v4 there from Zixi and Beaky. The way they work together works out so well. And EG weren't really able to get into any good post-plan positions either. They were stuck in bad spots. They got picked off. They got punished. 2 rounds straight for BHOP. And look at the money on EG. It's not enough for a full buy.
Yeah, to be honest, a bit of a sloppy round from EG. I mean, they clear out everything. I love that from Hex, but the only thing they don't clear is Monster. I mean, and Hex leading the charge of the bomb just doesn't make any sense. And so risky with so much time, or little time, sorry, that was available on the clock. But lesson learned for the EG squad now, and Beaky gonna get more aggressive. He's feeling a little bit more confident. No, but he's only able to find 1 kill. Just barely. The last bullet makes it. Before he's gone down. Hex able to retrieve it back. There we go. It's going to be more aggression coming in from Stan. He's going to re-aggress into Connector. I'm going to be dropped now. Learns his lesson. 60 just missing it. Now we're going to see EG once more. They like to go for this long control, Boggs. They're going once more at it again. They got plenty of time. They don't even have to commit to this if they don't want to.
No, they don't. But it looks like they are going to. Still probing up towards long. A boost up, but 60 will finish him off. Walco just watches his teammate fall in front of him on the flower boost, and 60 could keep an eye on long, still has to. He does take a little bit of damage, but that's a good duel one. Again by the Opper for BHOP. Their most recent addition as well, and Silas comes out, finishes off Classia. 3 rounds straight now, a little bit of a leg to stand on. And let's watch this one again. 60 back and forth, keeping an eye on A. Peeks in. Oh. That's what happened to Hext.
I love that. Oh, you gotta love the ragdoll. X, the best thing ever.
Ragdoll physics in this game are the
best. They're
best.
so good. EG on their first time out of the match. Realizing things are maybe a little loose. A little footloose.
Kick off your Sunday shoes. EG. Kind of put those on for a bit there. They've been slipping a little bit. Need to get back into the action here. Get back on top of things. For BHOP, though, it's a bit of confidence. A lot of that confidence has come from 60. It's come from Beaky. A couple big individuals on this roster that needed to step up a little bit more back on Inferno. Having a bit of a moment now. Better late than never. They made the road very hard for themselves. Flash is going in. Stan could really ruin the day here. Has to be careful of a flank from Connector. But if they're not ready for his position, he can drop for at least 2. That would really help level the playing field. Look at Beaky now, crawling down Connector as well. Has to be very wary of the con play from Walco. Does he check the stairs or does he go straight out the open door? Big question. Great flash though. Spermie's removed. Beaky, however, wins that fight against Walco. And Stan is still unnoticed, undiscovered. Molotov will keep him at bay for now. Silas around in towards Piddle. Has a bit of a gap. Crosses it into the site. More utility being used. Sitting around the pillar. Classia in onto the side. Silas looking the wrong way. Now the bomb can go down, but Stan's boosted up. He's got 1. He's got 2. It's all down to Stan. They know where he is, but is he the man? Rotating around, out through monster tunnels. Wiz and Hex have a beat on his last known location. They know he has to be coming from this direction somewhere or other. Wiz is going into heaven. And I think Hex tucked into Graffiti. Yeah, he did. Into jungle. Smoke going out. Stan's not on it yet. Hex has the sound cue. Taps. Nobody sprays. Now they do. They've done a lot of damage, not the kill. And it's going to be Wiz to finish it after a bit of a slide. EG, they got a little foot loose there, Les. Got back on the win column.
Back on the winning column, like you said, EG. The timer works wonders for them. Again, this, just calming things down for the crew at EG. Like we said, they are playing together at LAN, so that's the beauty of it. Comms are a little bit more precise, a little bit easier. More fist bumps, and now Beaky gonna get more aggressive. He's gonna be in the sandbox. We'll see what he can find. And Walco's got a good flash though. It's gonna catch him. Oh, but Beaky, look at this. Oh no, he's able to still find a kill though, at least. So it's a nice trade that comes back from EG. Lassie takes some big damage too. He's already down to 45. 60's gonna have to pull back on this plan from long A. I like the re-aggression we see from 60. The fact that he's actually tried to put that op up close and personal, but not able to. And now look at this. Oh, they're gonna get a free kill. Oh, there it is. Yikes.
That is not just one singular yike. That is multiple yikes. Silas also hitting the deck. Spermie and Stanislaw have to make this work just on their own lonesomes. Might just be better off going for a savior too, because this is almost a guaranteed 10th for EG. It looks to be the call. Save your guns. Try again next round. But EG getting another 10-5 at bare minimum. It could be another 11-4. But just to put up 9-10 rounds on T-side Overpass. EG are a very good Overpass team. Their performance against Pain yesterday is definitely an outlier and an exception to the normal rule.
It was actually really shocking. Yeah,
this is more what we expect from them. Wow, 22-18 for Gaiman Gladiators over Mythic on map 1 of the other lower bracket semi. Winner of this plays the winner of that. Gaiman Gladiators looking to make a lower bracket run happen after losing to ATK last night. That's I mean, if Gaiman Gladiators go all 3 maps against Mythic, I feel like they might set a record for the most rounds played in a playoff. And they haven't made the finals yet.
Yeah, like, if we gotta go back, when we talked about Strife, like, every game was a 16-13 with a 16-19. And then yesterday, well, we had it on the stream, they were insane games too. Everything gone to the distance, even an overtime game.
Yeah, 16-14, 19-17, 16-13.
Oh. Love to see it. Not if you're gaming Gladiators, though. You want to get the job done a little faster.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of fast. That's a big pick for Silas. He doesn't grab the gun upgrade. It's a bit of a problem. He's able to escape, though. Chop will just close the door and retreat. The bomb's still in top connector. So that has to be recovered. But EG with a good amount of ground gained, a good amount of space gained. BHOP, yeah, they have the opening pick. They don't have anything more than that, and you can't say an opening pick is enough right now. Wiz keeping an eye on the boost, dodges the flash. No, he doesn't. He's blinded. He's gone. No refrag just yet. Hex trying to get it, but he is not able to. 60 swings out with the FAMAS, looking like a 5th likely for BHOP now. It would be a good recovery for them. Stanislaw demolished by Classy, though it's Classy and Chop. It's the dynamic duo here on EG, but Classy's only able to get one. Chop in a 1v4. Has one player to clear out, knows where he is by monsters. Spots him on the cross, but he will not get the kill. Smokes the molly, goes on through. 30 seconds on the clock. Everything to do right now. A couple of players back towards... Oh, if he had his gun out, he gets the free kill on the Spermie. But he's still got one. Does he expect the second? He got a flash out now. In towards heaven. 60's dead. Another headshot. No! It's a 10-5 half. We'll see you in a moment.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Into what could be the final half of this lower bracket semifinal between Evil Geniuses and BHOP. It's EG on the CT side now. They've gone to blue. Matches their team colors. BHOP in the yellow. I'm Boggs. He's Laz. Jacob Paffman, our producer tonight. Walco taking shots, but he's going to get chased away. How is he still alive? He's lucky to be alive. He's living right. And if he even gets one, he'll be happy here. Wiz does not find anything, and Walco is getting overlooked. He's got himself in a good position to get something for free. Oh, he spots one going down connector. Hex knows now. Walco running wild, and he comes up empty-handed. Dual Berettas for Classia, though. Are these going to be the heroic dual Berettas, the 1911s? Hexed out in towards water. 60 could open the door, as B now seems to be the target zone for BHOP. They're starting to fly over it now. Out they go! But Hex is on the site proper. One headshot, looking for another kill, but he cannot finish off Stanislav. Chop comes in, but he's also only good for one. Through the door, Classia busts his way through. Dual Beretta's ready to take somebody down, but he swaps over to the USB now. 4 in chamber, and he's done. Headshot from Spurby, and a critical pistol round is converted for BHOP. This gives them an opportunity to make this comeback happen.
The turn of events we see from BHOP now. Get themselves the pistol. Everything purchased and nothing coming in from the EG camp. Just a flashbang, the one PC utility going to be available. Everybody going to commit towards the A push. So they got the one player down long. Everybody else going towards Fountain. The splash is going to be the surprise attack. If they time this right, they're going to bombard these players. We've got the SMGs to go against, and there it is. They're going to go for the swing, but Silas is able to get 1-2, make it with 60 on the third. There we go. It's a cleanup. Lassie down to 3. Some hopium happening now for BHOP, 2 rounds in a row. We'll see the purchase come back now for EG. This round's important. This could change everything.
Could change everything. If EG win this, BHOP are back to square one. And that is not where they want to go. They don't pass go. They don't collect $200. Italy, you're off. Double max. Khalil's. EG, not one kit. That's a bit of a concern. They could have bought kits. But Wiz, he doesn't want to let him get to site. He goes for one, and he gets a dink on another. 60 down to 10. Stan at 48 HP. Walco, the moss in hand. This gun's not known for its prowess. It's known for being a bit of a joke. But if he can get a kill or two out of it, it'd be more than enough. Great nade on the Beaky. Hey, Laz, you were wondering where their nades were, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you caught that, because I was thinking, like, there we go. Finally got it. There we go. Okay, ooh, he's fully blind?
He was blind.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. BHOP hopping their way in that site. And now it's down to Classia on 1-on-3. A doable situation. Look at the combination of the HP. 25 for 2 players, and there's one of them. That was the most HP player, too. That was Stan. Now 2 players remaining. The smoke comes in. This positioning can be huge from Beaky, but he's not able to find it. Classia now down to 72. Has brought it to a 1v1 situation.
No kit.
There is no kit, so he's going to have to move quick. He's searching everything. Oh, but Danny's going to be peeking, and they weren't able to land it. Classia with a 1v3. Plenty of time. They get their 11th.
They do grab an 11th. It was messy. It was not clean, and BHOP very narrowly miss out on a big round. If Danny buys a little extra time, he has it. EG will be able to buy up again, so will BHOP. Spermy tosses the op over to 60. We'll see how he gets to work with that on the T side of things. Chop on an MP9, probably going to be in towards connector or short B. Tosses that smoke out monster. It has a lot of utility though, so maybe they don't want to put him in an aggressive spot. Nade goes a little too far, a little too late there for Walco as 3 players move through playground and out towards A long. Walco and Wiz will retreat back towards Divider, maybe even go for a bit of a boost around it. No, they'll just elect to go 1-1. And it's a bit of a stalemate right now, Laz. Nobody really peeking for too much. Probing around for BHOP, but a lot of concessions being made by EG right now.
Oh, great pick coming in from 62. There we go. Now the repositioning happening. Walco. Nice smoke to block off Divider. An aggressive position. Double stack comes in. I don't think they should be able to see him with this angle. With him being less close, they won't find him. Walco's going to have to make a move. Oh, no. No way he just runs into both of them. Into a tower like this. Oh, he does. And Beaky finds him. Now they got themselves a bit of an opening. Hex is going to have to lock this thing down.
Chop's got an MP9. Hex has a FAMAS. It's not a good gun look. And that's the MP9, or rather the FAMAS just getting overwhelmed by the AK power. It's all down to CHOP now on a 1v5. He's going to get nothing here. He's going to get spotted out by Stanislaw. Great response from BHOP as they take EG right back. Run him through. That's a great response. It's exactly what BHOP need to do. They needed to get that round back. They did not need to let EG get another round on the board because that would have also reset BHOP. Flawless victory also helps out that T-side economy immensely. It's going to be pistols here for BHOP. And Classy's going to go a little bit heavy on the buy, going for a deagle. And one thing I'd like to see is EG not having FAMASs.
Yeah, no FAMASs, please.
Please.
Yeah, I hate it. Ooh. They're actually going to creep through Monster. They're just going to dry peek this. There we go. Molly going to block off for the barrel. Oh, but Hex. Oh my good gracious. He's able to find two. Oh, and look at that. He can just fall on back. He waits for his team to come here. And an advantage situation in terms of the players here for EG. And there we go. Silas getting a little bit more aggro. The smoke going to come in. But look at Classy. What is on earth is going on? He runs through a Molotov. No. This is insane.
And Wiz got one with a USP. Walco caught on the flank. It's all down to the stock pistol of Wiz against two armored opponents. And if I hadn't seen the last 2 days of action, I would just be ready for the next round. There was always a chance. This one ends as it should, in practical theory. But EG are going to be able to buy up again. They also did a good amount of damage. That'll help thin out the economy, make up for that flawless round that BHOP had 2 rounds ago now. And EG aren't even going to go for the full investment. It looks like they've learned less. They don't want to give anything over to BHOP. They don't want to go in with a weaker buy, a couple of deagles, an MP9, a scout, to 5.7. And they're just looking to chip away. Maybe grab a rifle upgrade or two and do what they can to get back. And the action, Wiz goes over top. Cannot shave off the hair of a head. No free haircuts yet. Or Walco, excuse me. So used to Wiz on the snipers. It's almost a given. I just see a W, I see an EG player in a sniper. I think it's Wiz, but look at Classy just running through. He's going to go down as he doesn't expect Stanislaw waiting above the ladder. Walco also falls to Silas. But still, this round's about getting kills for EG. It's about keeping them economically honest.
I still can't believe he got away with that shot.
Right. He got away with 2.
Yeah. Instant headshots. Now it's down to a 3-on-4, but again, the double stack coming in, Wiz. Bit over the smoke. Won't be able to find it, though. The bomb's slowly making its way back through middle. Bit of time left, just under a minute. You can regroup, gonna go back for the B hit once more, B-hop. They like hitting the B site. Bit of hesitation, though. They're gonna start moving now. I mean, they cannot be going for a late round execute. They're going through connected, the most noisy area to go through, so now EG know exactly for sure.
Yep.
Only 25 seconds now.
This is a really risky take, and that's exactly why the MP9 up close and personal, it's doing so much damage, but it comes up empty in terms of the kills. CHOP finally mowed down. Yes, there he goes. Wiz was also found out, and that one could have ended a lot worse for BHOP. They kind of escaped relatively unscathed considering everything that happened. There's a replay of that Classy kill, absolutely beautiful. But BHOP have to be counting their lucky stars. They're living right. That one went right off the crossbar, Laz. It could have gone in.
Well, we got an op here finally from Wiz. Have to see if he can make a good slap shot or two. And now it's going to be an execute. BHOP going quick, right on the gas pedal. Classy a bit overwhelmed. He's able to get 2 though with Class or Hextoid able to help him out. Now the flash comes in. EG. Oh, they have just lived evil, and it's going to be Hex to get himself a triple kill, leaving it just down to Stanislaw. 22 HP with 1:22. With no utility. And he's running. He's fleeing this. He doesn't want anything to do with the B site anymore.
Nothing at all. He's going back towards A, but Wiz is still holding the line there. He's got the op in hand, and he will like to finish the job that was started on Stanislaw. Hex, though, comes up with a huge round, basically helping Classy out, saving his life, and also saving the round. Because if Hex and Classy die, only getting 1 kill apiece, BHOP can get the post plant down. They can have a much better chance at picking up the round. Wait, is Stan saving? I think Stan's saving. They can buy up again next round, though. That's the thing. Doesn't really need to save. Classy does a lot here to distract, but Hex just comes up and takes full advantage of it. They don't even realize where Hex is, and that flash helps him out more on the third and final kill onto 60. But Stan's just gonna save here. Guess no harm, no foul, but maybe he's using it as a bit of a tactical timeout. Just talk to the troops, calm them down, get them ready for the next round. As EG will not allow BHOP to tie things up at 11-all. It's going to be 12-10. Only 4 rounds now for EG to be able to finish this one off and put BHOP out of the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot closer of a game than what we saw earlier on. I mean, this was a point. This was the game where, I mean, what was it, 7-0 before we finally saw a round come through?
Yeah, 7-0.
It was the 7-1 scoreline we'd like to talk about.
7-0, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2. And I believe it went to 9-4, 10-5.
Good flashes, though. Nicely done. So now they got their way across into mid-Moloko. Oh, look at this. Double player. He has his teammate on long. The flash is going to come in from 60, so he might be blind, but Wolko's going to be fine. There it is, the A4. Only a few bullets needed, but CHOP actually gets taken down, so that long player's been removed. And Wiz right there able to get a reply back. Spermy not able to find any sort of room in at all. Now 60. Kind of wondering what to do. The ball was all the way in the back. EG. Do we see the turtle setup, or do we see more counter aggression from them? Oh my goodness, Wiz. Can't believe he committed to that.
He almost got punished, but he didn't. So that's all that matters. Walco's still around towards bathrooms. Could get caught. Takes a bit of a broadside, and he's not going to win that duel. Hex in the meantime with a long-range spray down onto Stanislaus. 60's coming in next, but Hex is waiting for him. But he doesn't get any damage dealt. 60 still full HP right now with the op. He's got both kills so far for BHOP in this round. Molotov in towards Toxic. Beaky smokes off Heaven. Push coming in. Wiz going to drop on down. Classia flamed out. Has to run around, reposition around the pit. Molotov, or smoke rather, going in towards side. Beaky trying to cross. Classy trying to keep him at bay, but he has to retreat. Bomb going down, 3v2, doable hold, but Beaky falls first to Wiz. 60 though has the op. He's got the first of 2 more, or 3. He needs 2 more. 1 need. That's it for EG. They do have kits. But 60 retreats back towards Monster. Did Classy spot him out? He might have. I think he does. The nade is so well timed, well placed. But 60, 1 more shot is all he needs! Ace clutch for 60! He keeps BHOP in this game. If they would have lost this one, things could have been very dire. But he holds the line, gets all he needs. 1v3 ace clutch for Danny. And he's why we highlighted him in the pregame. He's an X Factor.
He's a big X Factor indeed. The highest rating on the team, and there you go. You got the full front row show of it. And now right back at it, EG gonna have to save things up. The MP9, Classy gives himself away to the BHOP gods, and now nothing for EG to get reward of this as of yet. And now Walco going for an aggression. Still committing to it, but now will fall back finally, but he still keeps putting the pressure on. And this is just one-on-one movement that we're seeing from the Evil Geniuses. Getting a little sloppy, Boggs.
It's been sloppy for a bit here. EG not exactly playing up to snuff right now. A timeout definitely in order. Give Axe a chance to talk to the troops. Get them to reset, because the way they're playing is a bit undisciplined. And it's uncharacteristic for the CG side. CHOP will give 1 out of Spermy, takes a lot of damage, and they will back out with their water control. B-side take going to come through. Maybe a couple more kills can come in from EG, but this is a round BHOP have all the impetus to win. This is a round they should be able to pull off. They still have a good amount of utility as well. 60 with the Molotov into Toxic barrels. Wiz has been taken down a little bit lower on health. Drops into pit. And he's taking taps away with the Deagle, doing more and more damage. Has a lineup. He's got one. Chop has another. Chop has to 1v2, but he's on 6 HP. This is so unlikely for him to be able to pull off. Silas on the angle. That smoke does give him a bit of room to work around, though. If he gets the drop on them, he could definitely do some damage. Or if he picks up the op of 60, he can take a 1v1 fight against Silas with relative ease. Moving around. 60's on the angle, though. He will not relinquish it. 12 all. We're tied up. Where is the timeout from EG? Where is the pause? Because they need it now. Their lead is about to slip out of their hands. This was 10-5. There we go. They need to call this.
Yeah, it's about time. I was thinking, surely, like, you've got to see EG call this.
Yeah.
From a dominant performance down to a tie game. And this is the strongest side for EG. On this map, we were talking about their T side. We're like, yeah, it's pretty good. But their CT's a whole lot better. But I think BHOP's done some of their homework. And now, somehow, some way, we're at a 12-12. Money's pretty tight here from both ends. You can see the 3,400 bonus being in effect here for EG. Only the 14, of course, for BHOP. A lot of pressure now for both these teams. Figure out what they need to do. EG, we haven't seen a lot of, you know, their mimics, or the gimmicks, I should say, that they typically like to go for. See if they get a little bit more of that EG-esque if they're going to go for it. But look at the 60 already close up. Now he's already got the cross for B. This is huge. This is so much information.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't get any kills, but that's a lot of space and information that's been taken by 60 and BHOP. They're really making a case for this map. They're really making a case for Vertigo, which does become a bit of a toss-up. And when you look at how dominant EG were on Inferno, this scoreline, a little bit concerning here for EG. Couple that with a 16-5 loss at this map to Pain last night. Maybe, just maybe, this map might have to be rethought a little bit.
Yeah, BHOP must have noticed something from EG from yesterday. Like we said, that we thought that was so unusual that they lost this map in that kind of a fashion. But you know what? We're going to pin on that one for a second because the execute's coming into the site now. The nade going to miss. Hex still waiting in the water. Being an anchor. Doing his job now. Beaky going to go for the swing. Oh, he times it a bit wrong, but there it is. There's the flash. But oh no! But there's Chop. Right back to what he's done before. He gets himself 2 and leaving it just down to Silas by himself. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Wiz on the heavens just waiting things out. Trying to oversee everything for his teammates, but it's going to be Silas able to find 1 kill. And there we go, Chop putting things into work. A triple to get themselves to a 13th.
They grab the op, they grab the 13th. It's another messy round, though. The money for BHOP not great. 60 can get his op. Silas, though, will be on Tech 9 or Mac 10. BHOP could call a timeout here. It wouldn't be a bad call. Because if they lose this, well, that's when things get messy. And Spermie's gone for a tech. A bit of utility, with a lot of utility behind it. He's the man with the most utility on the BHOP side. Stan has the AK. Silas had another Tech 9, Beaky on a Deagle. It's a pretty last-ditch buy for BHOP, considering that EG will get to 14 if they win this, and without a bomb plant, BHOP are going to be pretty much broke, trying to stave off a 15. Chop goes a little aggressive on the boost. He has to fall away. BHOP are putting a lot of eggs in this basket. Not going to say quite yet all of their eggs, but the vast, vast majority.
Yeah, definitely a majority. Wiz locked in. Oh, he doesn't spot, or he doesn't get the kill. Sorry, he does spot the player, though. Repositions. He's still aggressing on this. Oh, but Wolko. Oh, he's able to find 2. It was looking so dire for him. I thought he was gone. I thought he was gone so much earlier than that, but the fact that he gets 2. A little bit of a blooper from BHOP. Now Wiz in the back of the site. Lots of time still available. 40 seconds remaining for BHOP. They can decide to change their plan if they need to. But Boggs, they're limited on that utility. They have 1 smoke and 1 flashbang.
That's not a lot, but that's a big pick onto Wiz. 60 trying to put the team on his back again. Drops the next one. And the bomb can go down. Rotations from Classy and Hext. One going in through CT. One going the long way up Con. 60's on the angle, though. 60's got the next. 60 with another hero play to tie things up again, perhaps. Unless Classy and his FAMAS can pull things back and get it into the favor of EG once again. Off in the hands of both. But it's 60 with a 4K. He's got an ace. He's got a quad. He's got BHOP tied up again. Let's watch it, because this pick onto Wiz is the most critical part of the round. Bit of an elbow shot, and then he jumps up again. Chop will be aggressed upon, not expecting it. Tries to swing out wide, but 60's hitting it all. 25 kills now, looking for the 30 bomb, looking for the map. USPs and a couple of deagles, a 5-7 for EG, but BHOP can grab a lead here on Overpass.
It's good nades come in. Silas taking out 62, but that's not going to stop him at all. Silas or Clasia, sorry, trying to go for that duel again. Oh, we might be seeing BHOP going for the first lead. Unless we see something like we saw yesterday. Please no. But please yes at the same time. 4-on-3.
Oh, if we see it again.
I'll lose my mind.
Yeah, I definitely lose mine too. Wiz, he had an opportunity, but he's unable to come up with it. Stanislaw and Beaky stabilize the situation. Chop, the last one standing. Wrong side of the map, as it's going to go down towards B. Spermie's waiting for him.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's going to be 14-13 in favor of BHOP. Man. What a turnaround, though.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, even look at 60. I mean, 25 and 17. I mean, it's easy to talk about him, but you said it. He's the X factor, and now that he's got this op out, we saw plenty of other times in other games, other tournaments where he can do some big things with it, but boy, has he changed this BHOP's team to get themselves in a lead position. I never thought I would have said it. Just the way we saw that first half go, it looked like EG just had this in the bag. They looked like they were so good.
Yeah, I thought it was over. I had written BHOP off. Clearly that was a mistake.
That was a big mistake. We both did it.
Yeah, and when it comes to Vertigo, too, I can't tell you who I think is going to win at this point.
I mean, we talked a lot about on paper. Right, we talked about, oh yeah, like EG, I mean, they have a 70% win rate on this map and 33 for BHOP, but look where we're at. I mean,
yeah,
we say numbers don't lie, but I don't know. They're starting to do it.
Well, stats don't tell the whole story, the old saying goes.
That's true. That's what I tell all my teammates.
It's okay, your flashes make up for it.
Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Full aggression. This is something we haven't seen, but Classy is by himself. You got Walco in middle still, so the flashes could come through. They might try to swing onto this. It's a question of BHOP check this hard corner. This is important. Oh, the flash comes in. He's fully blind, but there he is. He's able to pounce. He's able to get this kill. There we go. There's the A4, baby. It's starting to sing. And right back at it, EG. Bit of an evil plot, and they get themselves a big advantage now.
It's a bit of a lapse in judgment for BHOP, not clearing a wide open corner. Too much tunnel vision on the party angle. And it costs him. Walco comes up with a big double as well to help out with that. And man, BHOP, when they do something right, things just go right back the other direction. Stanislaw now in a 1v4. Bomb down out in Fountain. Now in recoverable form. He'll pick up the op and try and go for this, it seems. Unless his goal is to save. Because he can drop that over to 60, who can drop Silas. Stanislaw can buy himself. That could be the call. That could be the play here.
Yeah, this might be the right call. Only 20 seconds, too. And he's got the bomb, like you said, but it's not going to matter. It's so much more important to keep this op into the rotation. There it is. It's going to be a save, but it's right back to a tie game. Neck and neck The distance. Who would have thought?
Not me. Not me.
I was gonna say, what? I'm sorry, excuse me?
I would not have thought.
I thought you said, I have predicted this. I am Boggs.
I am Boggs. I am Nostradamus. I know all. I see all.
Well,
You could put that one out of context clips.
more Star Wars. This is better than yesterday.
That wasn't Star Wars.
I know, I'm just saying, it's not Star Wars. But you know what? Change of pace from BHOP though. I like this plan actually. Clearing connector, getting mid control. EG have fallen back. A bit more of a passive setup that we see from them. But their utility's very light. Like even Walco, he's just sitting on a gun, armor, and a kit. At least the team all has kits, Boggs.
Yeah, that's nice. I like to see the
remember.
kids. But what you like to see more than kits is rounds won. Rounds won cleanly. And EG have really struggled to do that on the CT side, which is a massive concern. It's a big question mark even moving through this tournament, through this playoff. Even if they do move on here, 2-0 fashion, well, they're still going to have to deal with other Game and Gladiators or Mythic. That one, I believe, Map 2 just started after a double overtime win for the Game and Gladiators on Map 1. Beaky. Spermy and company moving their way up. Oh, 60's got to be careful. Walco's just on the other side. He's heard the shot. Walco. He spots out the utility. 60 blinds himself. He blinded himself. And he's been the heaviest hitter recently for BHOP. That's a big piece of the puzzle to lose. And now Walco says they'll deal with their rebel friends later. It's up to the rest of his teammates to deal with it now. Chop around. Dice swings out for one. He has to get more. He has to get at least one more, and he will drop the bomb instead. He'll do one better. Walco comes in, and there he goes. Death Star laser style. And it's 15-14. Series point for EG. But a timeout called by BHOP. Their last chance. They're bye. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be messy. It's going to be bargain bin special.
Oh, it's special, all right. Oh, but how, you know, again, for 60, I mean, that is just such an unfortunate event that happened. He goes for the flash. He knew somebody could be in that corner. He blinds himself. Oh, when the tensions are high, the stress is at the utmost of the degree. Crumbles a bit. There we go. Galil, AK, Tech 9s. Available here from BHOP. I'm not counting it out, Boggs, but it's not a good picture.
It's not a pretty picture. It's some random crayon scribbles. It's been called modern art. Ooh, classy.
Beautiful.
That's a nice little shot. Shuffles the op around, goes for the fountain peak. A little aggression, sometimes very called for on this map, and it works out very well. He's going to just take that back to the site, surely, or is he going to wait for Wiz to group up and toss the op back? Either way, I guess it's been decided Classy's going to hold on to the big green for the round. No reason not to after that nice shot, nice opener.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Oh yeah.
Mixing it up. There's nobody even from EG that are like popping off either. Like look at the kill distribution, like 23, 21, 20, 19. Like everybody's close. That's some Team CSF if I've ever seen one.
And over on BHOP too, it's pretty close aside from Spermy. 24, 25, 23, 22, 20.
Here it is. Full execute. Oh, but Hex gets blind. Not sure if that was from his teammate or not, but oh, he's got a good position. Oh, he's spamming away, but all the clip is fully empty now. BHOP getting a bit more hesitant on this take. Stanislaw creeping through, but he's going to get taken down. That's the bomb. That's the bomb. That's it. It's Beaky on a 1-on-5. Unless he can do something miraculous, he will not be able to. And Evil Geniuses, they're going to be taking